One shot is never enough. I just wait for this to go into circles. And the distance of my room is anything so necessary. I was thinking about that thing that you said last night. So boring.
At the plate now is Daniel De Leon.
Daniel De Leon.
Now here's the first offering. A ball hit hard to the left side. And that'll get down for a base hit. Now a long throw to third.
Come on, get out, get out, get out.
And he is out at third. And now here is Daniel De Leon. He singled in his first AB.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Get down, get out.
Into center field, line drive, base hit.
Find the ball.
DJ Bird, he reached on a walk in his last time up and later came around to score. De Leon gets his lead at first, nobody out. Hard hit toward the hole. And just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit. And now, Freddie Fermin, who collected a base hit his first time up.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid one hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Freddie Fermin is retired for the first out here in the bottom half of the third. Saul's back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are two gone. And he'll make it up safely to third, so they're at the corners now with two men out. Next, it'll be Bubba Starling. He bounced out last time up.
Come on, kid, get on for it. Here we go.
Liner towards second, but right is the second baseman, and that. Here is Christian Santana, flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Here comes the 1-2. This is in the air out to straightaway center. De Leon is there now, and he has it, two gone. Here's Kyle Saul.
Kyle Saul.
Nobody away. Roll it up right here.
Lifted in the air to center field. Long run for the center fielder. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Stepping in next, Carlos Sepulveda. He got under one and popped out his last time up.
Sepulveda.
Here you go, guys. Let's go.
Here now the 2-2. Lifted in the air to center.
Relay.
De Leon is there. 2 gone. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Ronald Lozano.
Designated hitter, Ronald Lozano.
High in the air out to center field. Center fielder giving chase. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Next to hit is Daniel De Leon, singled in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. Grounded down the third baseline. And another base hit for him as he's gone 3 for 3 in this one. Now at the plate, DJ Burt. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. De Leon stands at first with 1 out. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Next to stand in is Freddie Fermin. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Oh, and they pulled a string on a good change. Up next, Rangel Ravelo, and he's coming off a 2-run homer his last time around. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Cancel ranging into the outfield, but it's the center fielder who gets. Next up, Omar Estevez. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one.
Omar Estevez.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. Ready now is Daniel De Leon. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. From the stretch. Hard on the ground towards short. Scooped up. Throw to first is in time for the first out. This evening's game comes to an end. 5-4, the final tally. Northwest Arkansas came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Evan Steele gets the win in relief, the second of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
For the victorious Nationals, 5 runs on 14 hits, no errors. They left 10 men on base. For the Drillers, 4 runs on 9 hits, 4 errors. They left 11 men on base.
Into the box, Kyle Saul. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
The right fielder, number 10, Kyle Saul.
Fly ball out toward left center field. Center fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Now to bat, Daniel De Leon.
The center fielder.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. There you go. 2-2. The run is in to score, and they take an early 1-0 lead. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Junior Villalobos. De Leon, the runner at second with 1 away. Hit on the ground to third. He's right there. Throw gets him 2 down. Next to dig in, Sui Matias. First shot for him here. 2 hits in 5 trips a night ago. Swing and a miss. So stepping in is Blake Galen. He's 2 for 7 in the series so far. High fly ball out to straightaway center. De Leon is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Stepping up is Daniel De Leon. He doubled his last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit hard up the middle. He's got it. And there's out number 2. Here's Kyle Saul.
Leading off for Tulsa, the right fielder, number 10, Kyle Saul.
Fly ball out toward left center field. Center fielder giving chase. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. Stepping in once again is Daniel De Leon. Grounded out in his last at bat. Line shot to third, and the digging in here for a pivotal at bat. Daniel De Leon. A knock here could cut the lead to just 1 run. Swing and a liner. Galen patrolling center makes the play. 1 out. So the next to bat will be Stevie Berman, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. And that's going to fall for a base hit. And the run is in to score from second. The tag, and they'll get him at second.
Leading off for the Nationals.
At the plate, Daniel De Leon swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one.
Well, the baseball purists certainly wouldn't love a game like this one with tons of offense, but
Jonathan, he's shown us what he can do against pitchers' mistakes at this level. As he rises up the ladder towards the majors, those mistake pitches are going to get fewer and farther between, maybe 1 or 2 per week even.
Porque mi tiempo me vale dinero. No te asustes si te enseño todos los ceros. La vida me bendijo porque me mero. Soy mi jefe, so hago lo que yo quiero. Aquí arriba no llegan. Tú sabes que aquí es real. Me venga a frontear. Preguntarle al banquero, son 3 melones semanal. No existe quien me va a parar. Se juntaron todos para quererme frenar. Saludo a la federal y a la estatal. Cambié todas las válvulas ya que pueden barbulear. Yo sé que no va a cambiar. Los que se viraron que le vaya mal. Y si me tiran, sabes que voy a pichar. Los palos son legales, las cortas están digitales, los roles, los out de mal, la caja nunca para sonar y las baby le llegan, los míos al día no le falta nada, las guaguas son negras, están todas blindadas, tú ronca allá afuera, aquí tú no eres nada, aquí arriba no llegan, tú sabes que aquí es real, no me venga a frontear, preguntarle al banquero, son 3 melones semanal, que manden, bajen PR, a la fama no se me aferren, no soy de la calle pero me pegué y no hay que los desentierre. Mi nieto ya tiene Mercedes, aunque mi hijo solo 6 años ya tiene. Lo único seguro aquí es la muerte, pero para estar claro les deje 50 en bienes. ¿Quién te dijo que tú eres más que yo? Estás frustrado, recuerda salieron de mí, pues si no le han informado. He visto que se han virado, pensaron que al negro la habían frenado. 300 canciones dejé en la compu pa' que en el 3000 yo soy el más pegado. Yo voy muy zafado, y ustedes lo saben. Pa' la soy el negro del jarabe, una italiana, un árabe. Me voy que tengo show mañana, ya la plata no cabe. Los baby le llegan, el negrito claro. Ustedes saben ya, hay music, hay flow, hay music, hay flow. tristeza.
From downtown Cleveland, MLB The Show has baseball from Progressive Field. Should be a good one here this afternoon between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the Cleveland Indians. We've got baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Shane Bieber, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matty V, this ought to be a lot of fun. This guy won the Cy Young Award last year in the AL, so he knows how to pitch. And one of the things he does effectively, he attacks the strike zone. And if he does that, he should be fun to watch in this one.
Striding in is David Fletcher, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. And a first pitch knuckle curve is a called strike, 0-1.
First pitch, 107.
Now here's the pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Luplow is there, one away.
Batting second.
And with that, let's take a look at the Angels starting lineup. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, you always have to beware of Mike Trout. This guy is one of 3 American League Silver Sluggers in the outfield. You know how many outfielders there are in the league? A lot. And he walked away with one of the Silver Sluggers. This man can hit.
To the plate now, Jared Walsh. 0-1 the count. One out, nobody on. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Gary Simmons.
You know, D-Row, Gary Simmons, he's one of those umpires. He'll give you one thing or the other. At times, his zone can be a little wide, and then he's a little more strict north and south, but he's a pretty consistent umpire.
I just think the key, Dan, is be consistent. You want to give him the inside half, I'm okay with that, but then you can't give him away. If you're going to stay east-west, you better pick one side.
Mike Trout.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. As he puts it on the ground to third. Gonna be a tough play. Throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. Angels go down 1-2-3. Now the Tribe will get their shot. Still scoreless. Andrew Heaney gets the starting nod for the Halos. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
So here is Cesar Hernandez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now the pitch.
Hernandez.
And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. Trout is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning. Time now in Cleveland to take a glance at the Tribe's starting lineup. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, Matt, keep an eye on that number 2 spot. He's such a great talent, the kind of talent that can dominate a game, a perennial all-star, and win some awards. He's one of the best in the game today, and he's always fun to watch.
And here he is, right on cue. And a first center. And that's in there. Base hit.
Hey, the leadoff man wasn't able to do his job, but the number 2 hitter came through right there with the single, setting the table for the big boys.
Into the box now, Eddie Rosario.
Ball 1.
Ball 1. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Strike taken as the curveball drops into the bottom part of the zone.
Put that in the memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
1-1 is a fastball down below the knees. And this will be fouled away. Ramirez, base runner at first with 1 out. Now a throw over, and the runner back easily. And another throw over, keeping particularly close tabs on him. The 2-2. And he fouls this one off. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Had him fooled as he swings through the curveball. 2 down.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And, hey, a strikeout always works too.
And that'll bring in Franmil Reyes as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. Past meetings with Andrew Heaney, he's hitless in 3 at-bats.
Locking in on Ahmed Rosario today, fielding the shortstop position for his team. This is a guy that's still a work in progress, a young ball player on both the offensive and defensive side, but he can wow you. This guy can go in the hole, and he's got a plus arm from shortstop.
Here's Justin Upton now,
1-0.
as he'll take a look at ball 1. The 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
Ball, 1 strike.
A little bit outside. 2-1.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
No score here as we play inning number 2. Looked like he got fooled on the speed there. 2-2. Too high. Ball 3.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Now the payoff pitch home. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. And now the designated hitter for the Angels, Albert Pujols. Lifetime versus this pitcher. He's got a 3-for-7 line. He also has 1 home run. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Down 0-2 to a guy with this much weaponry, 5 pitches he can go to, not looking good.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning.
Came alive. At the same time, I planned my got bad. Literally, I would live lonely inside. On the physical side, all my miracles died. 2012, guess that plan didn't go well. Out my shell, still I'm living it. Yeah, it was written from God. It was gifted to give you a story that ain't hard to tell. 2013, far from a preteen, but it seemed that I had to chase my dreams, making anything that the world has not seen or heard. Moving words like verbs, curves. 2014, when I turned 19, saying R.I.P. to my big bone tree and my girl TT. When she down, now I'm back on road.
Just a couple of miles from the Capitol building at beautiful Nationals Park in our nation's capital. Today, a matchup of NL East rivals between the Atlanta Braves and the Washington Nationals. Nationals baseball starts right now. Max Scherzer, the Missouri-born right-hander, gets the job of starting pitcher here. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Max Scherzer. Hello, Chief. It's Max, and it's not Agent 99. This is one of the best pitchers in the game of baseball. Upper to mid-90s fastball, powerhouse slider, and a great changeup. If he brings his A game, it's lights out for the opposing team.
And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. He will lead this one off today. Here's the first pitch to him. In there, no balls and a strike.
0-1's the count.
First pitch, 105.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And he misses there, 1-2. Clear skies this afternoon, 84 degrees is our first pitch temperature. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
So next up will be Freddie Freeman. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. And the pitch. That's inside. 2-0.
He's a veteran out on that mound. He understands he has to establish that inside fastball to open up the outer half of the plate.
Three and 0 now.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
And he lays off here, ball 4, and he'll become the game's first base runner here with 1 away.
And with the bases empty, you don't feel bad about walking that guy. He's capable of taking deep every time he digs in, so it's not the worst thing in the world to work around him if you can.
Here's Marcell Ozuna. Past battles with Scherzer. He has an even 10 hits in 38 ABs. 2 of those hits were for home runs. He's set and the pitch.
Great job by the pitcher right there to put him in the proverbial rocking chair. Slowed him down, sped him up, slowed him down. Let's see where he's going now.
In the dirt, and now let's see. And he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there. And you can forget about the double play now as the runner moves up to second base.
And this is what happens when a power hitter is at the plate. You don't want to give them anything in the zone, and sometimes that leads to those tough-to-handle wild pitches. There's a chance they just put him on first now to avoid him doing any real damage.
Here's Scherzer now 1-1. And he misses 2-1.
Count is 2-1.
Fooled by the speed and location of that one. It's 2-2.
Hey, don't kid yourself. I know those were 2 bad swings, but he hits middle of the order for a reason. It only takes 1 swing.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first. But not with the guy in the on-deck circle. He's going to attack this hitter.
Working for the punch-out and the offering. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud, as Scherzer's able to move ahead of him with strike 1. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Comes set, the 0-1. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
These are the moments right here. You got a good pitcher on the mound. You don't know if these opportunities are going to present themselves throughout the course of the game. You have to capitalize in this situation.
Hard hit ball to second. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And a good effort here, but he's well safe at first, and there are 2 on and 2 out now.
The second baseman,
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies, as he rips it on the ground to second. And that is going to be a base hit that chases home our first run as the Braves take a 1-0 lead.
That is good.
You know what I like right there, Dan, is the batter's approach. Not trying to do too much, just taking it right back up the chute again, staying within himself, and just knowing that anything to the outfield gets him an RBI.
Now, that's a good piece of hitting. That's a great point, Hero. I think a lot of times hitters go up there trying to do a little bit too much. Sometimes you just have to go ahead and hit the ball where it's pitched, and a good job, and a run batted in.
As he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. Past battles with Scherzer, comes in with 6 hits in 33 at-bats. He's also cashed in for 6 RBIs against him. Ready with the 0-1. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
Hey, this guy's nasty on the mound, and to check swing and not chase that one puts himself right back in the count. Here's the 1-1.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Now 2-2. This is the pitch where you want to attack the zone. If you go 3-2, then you put the runners in motion.
This is foul right side. The 2-2 pitch. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Braves will settle for just the 1. Max Fried, the southpaw out of the Golden State, gets the call here. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, getting a look at lefty Max Fried, and man, has this guy come a long way in a short time. This guy's as good a left-handed starting pitcher as there is in the game. Smooth gas, 95 to 97 miles an hour. Good overhand curveball. He'll mix the steady diet of changeups in. When he starts to put all 3 of those pitches together, look out. We're looking at one of the top left-handed pitchers in all of baseball.
Trey Turner is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning, 1-0. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. The 1-1 home. Line drive, base hit down the line.
Hey, D-Roll, this looks like it could be a high-scoring affair. Home team comes up now, and they've got something brewing in the bottom of the first.
Yeah, 100%. Anytime you put that leadoff batter on base, that spells disaster for the pitcher. You don't know. You can work with bunt, hit and run, steal. Oh, I forgot. They don't bunt or hit and run.
Juan Soto to the plate now. And this one's in the dirt. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
I think this all stems from the fact that they're trying to make sure the guy at the plate doesn't hurt them at all. And with that base open at first, they might opt to just put him on.
Turner leads on second with nobody out. That evens it up 1-1. As a look, now the pitch. 1-2 now.
You chase a pitch that bad outside the zone, you got to find a way to regroup, adjust the batting gloves. Only look over the heart of those 17 inches.
And that's going to be high. 2-2 now.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
Smoked on the ground up the middle. And the throw goes right over the head of Freeman at first. And now this ball's going to wind up out of play. And that will compound matters even further.
And don't forget, on a ball thrown out of play, the rule says that the runner gets the base he was running to plus 1 more.
So that'll bring up Josh Bell. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1.
That's a ball.
2 balls and no strikes.
Boy, it sure doesn't seem like they want to pitch to this guy right here. I get that, but it's just the first inning. Sometimes you have to compete and set the tone.
Now the 2-0. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. A runner at second, nobody out. Again, another foul ball. Missed for the first down. So now here is Kyle Schwarber looking to put them ahead early with this at-bat. And now the first pitch.
Ball, action time.
Now the 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike. Well, time to look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the business, in my opinion, but sometimes has a tendency to fall into a pattern where he's given a little bit too much on that outside corner.
Yeah, D-Road, one of the things he'll do, he'll open up that outside corner, especially with left-handed batters.
I mean, he's coming right after him, Matty. 3 fastballs in a row.
Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. 1 out and a runner on second base. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
So here's Starlin Castro as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. And the fastball is off his glove, and it gets away. And he'll make it to third here on what will likely be ruled a passed ball.
When it rains, it pours sometimes, and it's a downpour right now. First an error and now a pass ball. They really need to clean it up and start taking care of the baseball.
1-1. Here it is.
1 out away from stranding that runner on third. So the last thing you want to do is throw a wild pitch and let him score. Nice job there by the catcher to knock that one down.
Here's a pop-up now. Behind the plate, but room for Darno. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. Only 1 in the inning for the Nationals. We'll move ahead to the top of the second now. All tied at 1-1. Second inning set to go, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Austin Riley. Here's the first pitch to him. As Scherzer's able to move ahead of him with strike 1.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Here comes Scherzer on 0-2. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
The batter will be Christian Pache. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. The windup and the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. And it's fouled away. Bases are empty, one man out. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Hit in the air down the right field line, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. The next 1-2 pitch.
I got to count 2-2.
Just low with the slider there. That's ball 3.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome. You go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. On the ground to the right side. He'll feed it to Scherzer, covering to record the out.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Ender Inciarte gets the call as a pinch hitter, and he'll get a chance with 2 out and the bases empty. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. Just the second inning, but already 37 pitches to this point. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
Well, they're certainly letting you know as an offensive unit that they're going to be patient. As a pitcher on the mound right now, you have to recognize that and start attacking in the zone early.
That's popped up. And this is going to be a foul ball. Here's the 2-1. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
This is a good at bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
Full count to Ender Inciarte, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Hey, there was great arm action on that 3-1 changeup right here. He's got this guy thinking. That's the beauty right now. We go to a full count. Do you sit changeup, or do you stay with the heater?
And he'll hang in here as he reaches to foul this one away. Here's the payoff pitch. And this ball is lined into center field, and right off the bench he comes through. It's a base hit.
Boy, just when you're looking for one of those shutdown innings, you get 2 quick outs, D-roll, then you give up a 2-out base hit to extend the inning.
Yeah, you show me a big league ball player that's going to give away an AB. No chance. Everybody's in there grinding every at-bat, every plate appearance. Nice job. Maybe a little 2-out lightning start.
Acuna digs in now. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. High in the air down the right field line. And foul.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Here's the 1-1. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. Inciarte leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
The set and the 2-2. Pretty well hit deep down the line in right, but that's back into the seats. Foul. He's set. The 2-2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Hit out towards second. Throw on the bell at first, and his side is retired. MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball brings us to Petco Park in San Diego. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the Chicago Cubs and the San Diego Padres. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Yu Darvish gets the start for San Diego in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Yu Darvish is what you look at when you're looking for an ace. Big, strong guy, came over from Japan, 95 to 97 miles an hour, all the way back from Tommy John surgery. Has the curveball, the changeup, and the slider. Will throw any pitch at any count. One of the top pitchers in the game, and you'll know early. If he's seeing a lot of swings and misses and strikeouts, it's going to be a long day for those guys swinging the bats.
Here's the first pitch. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
First pitch, 105.
Here's the pitch. Grounder down the line at third. Machado has it. And that's the first out. With that, a look at the Cubbies' starting lineup. D-Road, daytime road game for him. What you got?
Well, Matty, we know this is a pitcher's park. The numbers bear it out. Look for the managers to play a part in this one. Hopefully the guys listened in the hitters meeting. They're going to stay up the middle, big part of the yard. But when they get on, look for some wheels in motion, some execution, trying to manufacture some runs. I think that's how this lineup will play it out.
Lifted the other way to left center. Pham will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning.
The third baseman, Kris Bryant.
So in now for Chicago, Kris Bryant. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Now a pitch on the way.
Ball, that's off the plate.
Here comes the 1-0. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
The 2-0 on the way.
3 balls, no strike.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. And we'll have the first base runner of the ball game here as that misses, and it's a 2-out walk.
Well, they were obviously pitching around him there, and I don't blame them. With the bases empty and 2 outs and a hitter of this caliber at the plate, make somebody else beat you.
Next to hit will be Wilson Contreras, and we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. He's set. Here it comes. Hard hit ball to second. Fielded cleanly. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Cubs strand 1. And now the Padres get their first opportunity in a scoreless ball game. Kyle Hendricks is on the mound for the Cubs in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, we're getting a look at a real competitive pitcher here. Career ERA in the low 3s, and that's not an easy thing to do in the day and age of small ballparks and guys swinging for the fences. Rock solid pitcher, does a lot of things well, and it'll be fun to watch him work in this one here today.
Now at the plate, here is Trent Grisham. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And the pitch.
Hey!
Good breaking ball, but he missed inside with it. A ball and a strike. Fastball runs in tight here, and it's 2-1. Down the first baseline. Rizzo is there, and he'll step on first himself for the out. Time now to check the hometown Padres lineup card in this one. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, I love watching Manny Machado do his thing. This guy hit over 300 last year, and man, it was impressive. Just hitting over 300 is really something special to look at. He's a consistent hitter. I love watching his approach. He doesn't make a lot of mistakes. He'll be there again this year if he continues to stay within himself.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And set up behind the plate is Kenny Jansen as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Hey, the book on Kenny Jansen, D-Road, not a very big zone, but he will give you that low pitch below the knees.
Yeah, and he's consistent. You're okay with that as an offensive player. He wants to give that pitch below the knees. If this pitcher can execute consistently, you better make the adjustment.
His matchup numbers with Hendricks, he's 1 for 3. Now a drive out to left center field. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Man, I don't think he could have bisected those fielders any better if he tried. Drove that one into the alley for a gap, and that'll bring him easily into second base.
And in steps Manny Machado as he sends it on the ground to first. Rizzo is there. Only play will be the pitcher covering, and the runner will advance to third now.
The first baseman,
So a man at third here with 2 gone. And standing in, here's the first baseman, Eric Hosmer. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Hap is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. 1 left for San Diego. We are still scoreless. All set for the start of the inning, and stepping up as the shortstop, Javier Baez. First offering on its way.
Nope.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well one more time with that pitch.
Lays off 2-2 now. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
So next to bat will be the left-handed hitting Jock Peterson. And he hits it hard to the right side. And there are 2 away now.
That is 7. The second baseman, DICHO Horner.
Bases are empty here with 2 away. And up next, Nico Horner. First pitch of the AB now. As he'll swing and lift a fly ball to right center. Myers is there, and he'll put it away to retire. off I-70 on the east side of town. We're at Kauffman Stadium in Kansas City. Ought to be a good one here between the Oakland A's and the Kansas City Royals. Royals baseball is next. Danny Duffy is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for Kansas City. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
And that'll bring in Ramon Laureano. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Number 22.
Now the first pitch. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
First pitch, 107.
Setting him up inside as he swings and misses for strike 2.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. Ramon Laureano goes down for the first out of the game.
Number 20, Mark Cannon.
So now it's Mark Canna. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. One out, nobody on. Well, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Balls and strikes belong to Mr. Jerry Hillsdale.
Dero, Jerry Hillsdale might be one of the more solid everyday umpires in the league right now.
Yeah, I think he's one of the best in the business, Dan. High praise all around. You go into both meetings with the managers, and what do? They rave about Jerry Hillsdale.
Should be a picture-perfect afternoon for baseball. 78 degrees at first pitch. Swing and a miss got him reaching. And he makes the throw to first. Kenna is retired. 2 down now. So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. 2 outs already on the K this inning, so he'll be looking to do better. Duffy sets. Here comes the first pitch. Swing, and he launches this one to deep left field. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. A solo shot here to left, and the A's are on the board first, 1-0.
What a way to get things started while playing on the road. Top of the first and a big fly just like that, and they take the lead.
That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. Swings and sends it in the air out to left center. Benintendi will wait on it, and he will put it away to retire the side. But they're off to a good start as they pick up a run on this solo shot. Home half of the first coming up in KC. It's now 1-0 in favor of the A's. Chris Bassett gets the ball for Oakland in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, you don't see a lot of guys that have 5 pitches, right? Sometimes it's hard to master even 2 or 3. But if you can master 5 like he has, he'll be in pretty good shape.
With Merrifield next to bat. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading up for the Royals, the right fielder, with Merrifield.
Pitch on the way. And a first pitch swing. He hits a fly ball to left center. In there, a base hit.
Hey, D-Roll, this looks like it could be a high-scoring affair. Home team comes up now, and they've got something brewing in the bottom of the first.
Yeah, 100%. Anytime you put that leadoff batter on base, that spells disaster for the pitcher. You don't know. You can work with bunt, hit and run, steal. Oh, I forgot. They don't bunt or hit and run.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch.
Ball, that's off the plate.
He's running. Pitch misses low. The throw down is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
Looks like they're trying to be aggressive on the base pass in order to get that run back to give up at the top of the first. I like that, especially early in the game, so we'll see if they can drive him in now.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch.
Hey! I got to count 2-2.
You can certainly tell at-bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher. But you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
The 3-2 pitch. Full count still. Merrifield stands at second with no outs. And we'll get to see another one. It'll be the 10th pitch of this at-bat. Fouled off. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again.
Hey, that's a good sinker right there. That's his bread and butter pitch, and if he's got that going, especially early, it's going to be tough to get some runs off him.
The next 3-2. No one out with a runner at second. And finally wears him down as he strikes him out after a prolonged battle. That was good stuff.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
Here's Carlos Santana now. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Lifted down the line in left. And that's going to fall for a base hit. Throw comes in quickly now, so that tying run will be forced to hold on at third here, still with only 1 away.
Batting fourth, the designated hitter, Jorge.
In is Jorge Soler. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. And they're runners at the corners now. Here it comes, 1-0. And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit in now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Payoff pitch home. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
He's definitely stumbled out of the starting blocks here in the first, giving up a couple of base knocks and that walk. First innings are often some of the toughest for a starting pitcher.
So stepping in is Salvador Perez. The potential tying run for him at third base. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. The 1-0 home is swung on, missed, and that's strike one.
Obviously a huge situation in the game here, but at the plate he's got to keep it simple. He can't try to do too much just because the bases are juiced. At the very least, just find a way to get that tying run home from third.
Line drive to center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And not in time as the run scores.
Obviously, he's hoping for more up there with the bases loaded, but you can't be too upset with the sac fly.
So next to the plate for the Royals, Hunter Dozier, and a great chance here for Kansas City to add on in just the first inning. From the belt, the pitch. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. His career numbers against this pitcher, he's 0 for 5. Here's the 1-0.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base. Find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
The 2-0. 2 down, runners at first and second.
Here rarely works in your favor unless the hitter tries to do too much with it.
3-1. Here's the pitch. And that pitch misses for ball 4. So some intrigue now as the bases are loaded here with 2 away.
We knew coming into this game that this guy has a tendency to give up a lot of free passes, and history repeats itself as he's already given up 2 walks here. I'll tell you, effectively wild is a pretty tough thing to be.
So runners in scoring position, and here is Adalberto Mondesi looking to put them ahead early with this at-bat. Looking to minimize the damage here. Well, he needed to get ahead, and he does with the fastball. It's 0-1.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
The 0-1 offering.
He put himself in a good position jumping ahead 0-2 with the bases loaded. Now we'll see if he can finish it off.
-2. Here it is.
0-1. The count is 1-2.
Swinging a hard liner to center field. Laureano is there to make the catch, and they'll escape the bases loaded jam by giving up just 1 run. It's a run on 2 hits here for KC. We'll go on to the top of inning number 2, all tied at 1-1. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring up Sean Murphy.
The catcher, Sean Murphy.
First offering on its way. And he got him out in front that time. Strike one. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
Boy, that's a nasty breaking ball right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the corner. As they say, that's a Hall of Fame pitch.
Hit back up the middle. Scooped up. Throw is in time for the first out of the second.
Hey guys, take a look at how Kansas City sets up on D. The guy I want to focus on is outfielder Andrew Benintendi. Also a hybrid type outfielder, forced to move to a corner in Boston with the likes of Jackie Bradley Jr. and Mookie Betts out there, but a guy who can play center with a strong, accurate arm, and we know he can roll the pole.
Stepping in now, Mitch Moreland. This is hit high in the air out toward left center, and 2 quick outs here in the second.
Batting seventh, the right fielder, Stephen Piscotty.
So that'll bring up Stephen Piscotty. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. First offering. As he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike one.
I know he stole a strike right there, but he better be careful with that curveball. That's coming across and catching a lot of plate. And if he stays back, he's going to drive that thing with some serious authority.
Mondesi blows it in. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Just a few blocks south of Lake Erie at Progressive Field in downtown Cleveland. Today, a showdown out of the American League Central between the Kansas City Royals and the Cleveland Indians. Major League Baseball on the show is next. Shane Bieber, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matty V, this ought to be a lot of fun. This guy won the Cy Young Award last year in the AL, so he knows how to pitch. And one of the things he does effectively, he attacks the strike zone. And if he does that, he should be fun to watch in this one.
Now at the plate, here is Whit Merrifield. He will lead this one off today.
The afternoon for Kansas City, the right fielder, Whit Merrifield.
First pitch on the way. And this is popped up near second. Shading to his right. He's got it one away.
Batting second.
A chance now for a look at the Royals starting lineup. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, Perez is definitely a guy to watch right now. He hit over 330 last year. That basically means every third at bat he's getting a hit. Pitchers fear him because he can flat out rake.
And that'll bring up the left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi. Fouled away. Bases are empty, one man out. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Grounded to third. Ramirez is up with it. And quickly, there are 2 away.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Carlos Santana. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Ball.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
Santana in front with a 2-0 count.
So that's 2 pitches in a row above the belt. As a hitter, that's what you're looking for, especially when it's a day game and the ball is carried. That just wasn't a good enough pitch to hit.
3-0 to him now. Into the windup and the pitch. 3-1.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And we'll have the first base runner of the ball game here as that misses, and it's a 2-out walk.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count, and the ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind in a count like that, though.
2 down with a runner at first, and that'll bring up Jorge Soler to hit next. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Ball 1.
A ball and no strikes.
Count 1-0.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
Santana is off at first with 2 away. Knuckle curve is off the bottom edge. 2 balls and no strikes.
He's having a really hard time finding his rhythm and finding the strike zone. It's going to allow this offense to keyhole him in big situations. He's got to figure it out pretty quick.
Now the 2-0.
If I'm managing this hitter right here, he doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach. You know he's got the green light. He's one of the best hitters in your lineup.
Hey. 3-1.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholding a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
And he may be starting to lose the feel here as that misses for ball 4, and that's back-to-back walks now with 2 away.
At this rate, he's going to set some kind of a record for walks issued in a game, or he'll get an early hook. We'll see if he can settle down here and start to find the strike zone, or if he continues to struggle.
Digging in now for Kansas City, Salvador Perez. His prior history versus this arm, he's just 2 for 9. He's taken him deep once. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
Ready with the 0-1.
Get down, 1-1.
2 men are on with 2 men out. Hit in the air down the right field line. And the inning will end as they're unable to cash in with 2 outs. A couple of walks, but no damage. We're back to Progressive Field in just a moment. Danny Duffy is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for Kansas City. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
So here is Cesar Hernandez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now the pitch. Popped up. Dozier is right there. And very quickly, one. And with that, let's get a look at the starting lineup for the Indians. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, Matt, keep an eye on that number 2 spot. We all know he's just a great baseball player. He's one of the elite players of the game, and it's always a privilege to see him do his thing. Hopefully, he does just that in this one.
So no need to wait, as here he is, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Now the 1-0 is swung on, missed, and that's strike 1. And set up behind the dish is Gary Simmons, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Dero, this Gary Simmons, he's the kind of umpire that pitchers really like to throw to.
Yeah, I'm okay with it, though, Dan. You want to go east-west, I'll make the adjustment. It's the north-south that'll kill you.
1-2 now. And here's a changeup in there for a called 3rd strike, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
Flat out locked him up with a changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
In now, Eddie Rosario, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Career numbers against Danny Duffy. He's got 5 base hits in 27 at-bats. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1.
I can't imagine that pitcher was trying to put it right over the heart of the plate. Thank God he took that pitch right there, or he'd be getting one back from the umpire.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Waiting on it is Benintendi. He handles it easily, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Tribe. Still no score. Second inning set to go, and that'll bring up Hunter Dozier. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Nope, that's the ball. Ball 1, no strike. Ball. 2 balls, no strike.
And he fouls this one off. Popped up. Ramirez is there. 1 down.
Batting seven, the shortstop.
Here's how the Indians are setting up on D. And today my spotlight's going to shine down on Cesar Hernandez, second baseman who can really turn to double play. Has got super quick feet, great reaction time. Guys love working with him up the chute.
So now to the plate, Adalberto Mondesi, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. The 1-0 home. A swing and a miss, strike one.
We got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. And the throw to first will be in time, so they stamp out the bunt attempt.
Batting it, the second baseman, Nicky Lopez.
Next, it'll be Nicky Lopez. Lifetime against this pitcher. He's gone 3 for 11. First pitch of the AB on its way. As he swings and grounds it toward the hole. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Batting ninth, the center fielder, number 2, Michael A.
Ball one. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. One and 0. Here it is. Drives it out to deep right center field. And he gets there, makes the running play.
Wow. Check it. A1, I ain't talking steak sauce. Run it now and I'm a great boss. Run it ain't for the weight loss. Matter of fact, trying to be the cake boss. Fill up the bag to the brim right there. Standing in the shine, make it dim right there. Gospel truth, yeah, that's him right there. That boy stay by the rim right there. Step my dough just like it's philo. Tell the Uber pick me up on Pico. Yeah, got you in the back like some mosquitoes. And I never play myself. You getting low on the placebo. These C-notes getting them looser than that's how it is. And Primo is the feeling when this trio get down to biz. I heard you need a hit. Got the gloves, you been ollie with the slip. Shower me with love, already bathing in drip. This ain't a skip, blue chip on the mission, finna dip. Pole position, little. Been a long time coming. Haters gonna be part-time, love it. Haters been a long time running. It don't matter, they ain't catching up at all, I promise. It's been a long time coming. Haters gonna be part-time, love it. Putting up some all-time numbers, hang the banner, they ain't catching up at all, I promise. I ain't never frontin' for no pump fake, yeah. Everybody know y'all like the funk fake, yeah. They want sticking with me like some duct tape. Coming easy to me, do that in one take, yeah. Got a mask in, where your mask is. This is really me, the cat been out the bag. And long as the world's spending on the taxes, I ain't standing idle, gotta keep it active. Click, clock, horses in the drop. Hot, yup, Photoshop. Real hip hop, like I rock a big clock at the tip top. Shit with my photo op. Hey, when I come inside, I do them a favor. Don't get the wrong impression, I'ma need my retainer.
First open for business in 1994. We're on the air from Progressive Field in Seatown, Cleveland, Ohio. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Seattle Mariners and the Cleveland Indians. Major League Baseball on the show starts now. Shane Bieber gets the starting assignment for the Tribe in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Yeah, don't get this guy confused with Justin Bieber. This guy's Shane Bieber from the right side, and there isn't really anything he can't do on the mound. Big, strong, overhand curveball, long to go along with that 94 to 96 mile-an-hour fastball. A changeup that he'll throw on both sides of the plate. A complete power pitcher. This guy isn't a thrower, he's a pitcher.
And we are officially underway from Cleveland as the first pitch misses for ball one.
First pitch, 107.
The 1-0.
Hey.
We'll be in the 80s later this afternoon, but for now, 79 degrees at first pitch. A 1-1. Hard on the ground towards short. Rosario's got it cleanly. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, one away.
Batting second.
And here's a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Seattle Mariners. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, I love what Kyle Seager brings to the table for this team. He's an imposing figure with a bat in his hands. Always seems to turn in a good at-bat, and he can do a lot of damage when he barrels up the ball.
At the plate now, Dylan Moore. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. One out, nobody on.
Nope.
And it's 1-1.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
Now here's the pitch. No contact there, and it's 1-2.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. Ton of rotation on that ball. You could almost see the red dot from up here. Nasty depth.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are two gone.
Made pretty quick work of him right there, setting him down on only 4 pitches. And what I liked about all of those pitches, they were down around the knees or lower. Pretty hard to do any kind of damage when pitches are located in that spot.
At the plate, Kyle Lewis. As he'll take a look at ball one. Two out, nobody on. Fly ball right down the line and left. Chasing after it is Rosario. And he makes the catch in the corner. 1, 2, 3 go the Mariners. And now the Indians will see what their bats can do in a scoreless ball game. Marco Gonzalez, the native of Colorado, gets the start on the mound. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
Now to the plate here is Cesar Hernandez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here's the pitch.
The offensive game plan today is certainly to see the ball up. This guy is known on the mound for sinker changeup combination. He's going to try and establish down in the zone to get swing and a miss or ground balls consistently. You have to find something above the belt to get loose on. Okay, this game's starting off exactly the way they wanted to. Lead off single in the bottom of the first. After their pitcher went out there and threw a donut on the board, boys are flying around.
Into the box now, Jose Ramirez. As the sinker to him finds the zone for strike one. In his career versus this pitcher, he's gone 3 for 4. Hernandez on at first, nobody out. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher. And he checks his swing. Did he go around? Yes, says the first base umpire. Strike two. Here's the 1-2. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Here he comes again, 1-2. He's able to ride this one high and deep toward right center. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
When this thing left his bat, I started thinking it might have enough to get out of here. Didn't quite carry enough, but it does one hop the wall off the track, and he cruises into second with an RBI two-bagger. You'll take that every day of the week.
In now, Eddie Rosario. He swings and sends it in the air to right center field. Lays himself out and makes a spectacular catch. And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away.
Batting fourth, the designated hitter, Rockies.
And that'll bring in Franmil Reyes. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
Great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
First pitch of the AB now. As he rips it on the ground to second. He's got it. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. Second inning coming up from Progressive Field. It's the Indians 2 and the Mariners nothing. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. He'll lead it off here to begin the second.
Kyle Seager.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
1-0.
The 1-0. And a fastball that misses up in the zone here. It's 2-1.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
The 2-1.
A 3-1 count, tying run on deck. Good spot to be a hitter right now. You have to look for something middle in.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes.
Okay.
Strike 2, swinging just out in front of the slider. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first down.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Stepping in now is Mitch Haniger. As he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. The 1-0 home is swung on and missed. Strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. skied down the left field line. Rosario is there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Batting fifth, the designated hitter, Ty France.
So here now is Ty France. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. First pitch of the AB on its way. He gets it hard on the ground to the left. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning.
I'm guessing I'ma be okay. Say that you don't feel me now. I feel like I'ma live somehow.
Your love never meant much to me. Love never meant much to me. Your love never meant much to me.
God. The God parted is Tokyo and I'm Godzilla. Playing blackjack versus dead, you're on the car dealer. Just bought a demon, I'm screaming about the car dealer. Last temptation of Mike, but I'm a God figure. Tell me as a Bob that the God don't need a job, and if I did, the oligarchs would be missing the when I'm gone. This is Bonaparte and he paying for Tucson, and they went on a world conquest. Hey, you can need a part. Michael remained dead, but still virtuous. Wake the man to pay you found out the church services. Not a holy man, but a moral in my perverseness. So I support workers unionizing their services.
They say that you don't love me. Hey, I'm guessing I'ma be okay. You say that you don't feel me now. I feel like I'ma live somehow. Your love never meant much to me. Love never meant much to me. Your love never meant much to me. Your love never meant much.
Born from the ether, I just appeared out of cloud. Scream invaded the world. Rick was coming out like you Wrigley. I watch my mouth shot, he don't pronounce my name correct. Rules are gotta be rules, any exceptions, and I'm not a leader. Thinking the box and I get in my fix the shot as if I eat a donut hole. Don't get to the crib and quickly. I watch my mouth when I'm finished watching y'all suck clock. Don't doubt you put an ounce of that evil on me, I'm flipping Ricky. I give an inch to you simps, I'll never forgive me. Not saying it's a conspiracy, but you're all against me. You see a future with runner jewels, ain't the shit, but cancel my trip, turn the time machine back around a sense.
They say that you don't love me. Hey, I'm guessing I'ma be okay. You say that you don't feel me now. I feel like I'ma live somehow.
Afternoon baseball now from the home of the Reds since 2003. Great American Ballpark. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Washington Nationals and the Cincinnati Reds. It's Reds baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Sonny Gray, a right-hander out of Tennessee, will be the starting pitcher. What's your take on him, Dan?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
Into the box, Trey Turner. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. First offering. And our first pitch of the afternoon is taken for ball 1 as we are underway here in Cincy.
First pitch, 106.
The 1-0. This one's down to third. Reined in. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. And here's how the Nats line up in this one. What's going to be the key for him today, Mark?
Matty, I know this team can swing the bat. But one thing I'm focused on, and I think a huge key for this team, is base running. And I'm not necessarily saying stolen bases. Just being aggressive on the base pass, putting the defense on their heels, taking the extra base. Maybe that send from first to home. That's what I'm hoping to see.
Juan Soto comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. 1 out, nobody on. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. Our temperature, hot but not overly hot. 87 degrees here at first pitch. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A ball and 2 strikes.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Yeah.
It's fouled away.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Here's another 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2.
You can bet these hitters are taking note of what the guy on the hill is working with. A long at-bat like this in the first inning can reveal a lot.
Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Line toward the alley in left center. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
When you drive the ball into the gap like that, nothing but good things can happen. Neither one of the outfielders had the wheels to catch up to it, and he glides easily into second for a double. Now we'll see if the guys behind him can get him in.
Josh Bell the next to hit. Slapped hard the opposite way. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one.
Hey, maybe we have something brewing right here. That has to be the case. When you're facing an elite level A starter, numero uno, you have to find a way to get to him. Any chance you get, maybe this is their opportunity early.
Into the box, Kyle Schwarber, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone. A 1 pitch on its way. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and a big out there as the go-ahead run stays at third with 2 gone now. Striding in now for the Nats, Starlin Castro. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Fouled off.
He appears to be having some issues with pitch command to start the game. He's dealing with 2 guys on him. That last pitch looked like a big mistake in that location. Right down the middle, but he got away with it.
Comes set, the 0-1.
1-1.
Runners on first and third, 2 away. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Count is even at 2-2 to Starlin Castro.
2-2 count.
Pitches away, but it's swung on and grounded to second. Moustakas is there. Throw on to first is going to get him, and the Nationals blow an opportunity here, and that ends the inning. That's leave a pair. Now it'll be the Reds' turn. No score. Max Scherzer gets the ball for Washington in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matty D, this ought to be a fun one to watch. This guy's been around the block for a while, but he's having a rock-solid season with a real good ERA. It'll be really interesting to see how he attacks his opposing lineup.
And now here is Jesse Winker. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And that's in there for a strike. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Now surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And the throw by Castro takes care of him for the first out.
Batting second.
For the moment here in Cincy, let's take a glance at the Reds starting lineup in this one. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, Matt, when we drove over to the ballpark today, we were expecting some offensive firepower, especially in it's a hitter's yard, but that could sometimes work against them. I'm interested.
Nicholas Castellanos is at the plate as he looks at ball one. Count is even 1-1 to Nicholas Castellanos. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Gary Simmons.
You know, D-Row, Gary Simmons, he's one of those umpires. He'll give you one thing or the other. At times, his zone can be a little wide, and then he's a little more strict north and south, but he's a pretty consistent umpire.
The key, Dan, is be consistent. You want to give him the inside half, I'm okay with that, but then you can't give him away. If you're going to stay east-west, you better pick one side.
Fouled away. He'll try again, 1-2.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
Tough fastball that time, but he hangs with it to stay alive. Now another 1-2. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. And the slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
Now a swing and a bouncing ball for Castro at second. On to first, and Scherzer's on a roll now, 2 away.
Batting third, the first baseman, Joey Votto.
So up steps the former MVP, Joey Votto. First pitch coming, here it is.
Inside, ball 1.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Scherzer's ready. Here it is on 1-0. Slider laid off for a ball.
Non-competitive pitch right there, runs the count to 2-0, and he is ready to do some damage in the box.
Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike. Ball 3. The 3-1. Yanked hard, but foul to the right.
Hey, I know that's the first time he's shown the changeup here, but we're in the first inning. He's kind of emptying the bucket. He's going to see what he can go to get these guys out in front later in this game.
And a good job there to lay off. It's ball 4 as he becomes their first base runner of the ball game now with 2 away.
Man, when you don't get a call and it's that good, you have to wonder if maybe it's personal. You can't blame him for being angry, but he's got to find a way to move on and focus on the next batter.
So now the Reds' cleanup hitter, Eugenio Suarez, past battles with Scherzer. He's just 1 for 13. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. First pitch on its way. And he fouls this one off. swing and a missile sent out to center field. Robles looking up. Gone! Two-run shot to straightaway center, and it's given Cincinnati a 2-0 lead.
That's how the manager drew it up right there. Hold the visiting team scoreless and then grab a huge home run in the first.
So now to the plate, Mike Moustakas.
The second baseman.
And it's grounded just foul down the line. Looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. And he buries a breaking ball that time. Good pitch, and it's 0-2.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Changes up on him there, but it's 1-2.
When a pitcher puts you in the proverbial rocking chair like he's doing right now, you have to take a deep breath. You can't start trying to guess along with him. Trust your fundamentals and stay on that fastball.
Here comes the 1-2. Is taken for ball 2. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And it's fouled away. Another one sent foul. The 2-2 one more time.
Okay. Hey, this guy's a hard guy to put away. He's fouling off some tough pitches. 2-2 count, and he just seems to keep hanging right in there.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Coming up now on 30 pitches in the inning. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
Man, as a pitcher, I can tell you that is so frustrating. He's got 2 outs, and he wants to get that 3rd out as quickly and painlessly as possible, but that hitter makes him work his tail off, and he still loses him.
So a runner at first with 2 away, and that'll bring up Nick Senzel. Has a look, now the pitch.
And he puts it on the ground to second.
Castro's got it, and behind the back, he gets his man at second to retire the side. Wow! One more for the Reds, and it comes on this home run. We'll head to the top of the second, 2-0 Cincinnati. Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes. Career numbers against Sonny Gray. He's just 2 for 12. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. Here's the first pitch to him.
Counts 1-0.
The 1-0 now to Gomes. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Weak grounder down the line at third. On to first, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Time for a look at the Cincinnati Reds on D. And let's take a look at third baseman Eugenio Suarez, one of the more underrated players in our sport. Big-time power from the right side, ability to crush a hanging breaking ball. Also, soft hands at the hot corner. Very reactionary down there, and a strong arm.
Victor Robles digging in now as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. Bases are empty, one man out. Counts even at 1-1 to Victor Robles.
You know, it's funny right there. You look at that pitch, and it's almost a hybrid in between a big-time old-school curveball and a nasty slider that goes off the fastball. That's kind of right in the middle right there, kind of working off the clock, that 3 to 8, if you can picture that in your head. Tough pitch to lay off of.
Fouled off. I'll try to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Skied into straightaway right. Castellanos back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
Batting eighth, the third baseman, number 8, Carter Kieboom.
So the bases are empty with 2 gone now, and in steps Carter Kieboom to give it a try. Here's the first pitch.
He'll take that first pitch strike all day long. If they're going to take 0-0, he's going to pound that zone and get ahead. Much more susceptible down 0-1 than 1-0.
And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion. The strikes.
Hey. Whoa. 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 Now I'm switching up my energy. My enemies feel like I got hundreds of them. No love for me. Y'all ain't in the streets. Y'all is in the street. Y'all take ministry. Y'all just sin and preach. No deal, I like the breach. I call up my lawyer like, never mind. They playing with all of these and this is money, but never mind. That could probably never rhyme and still be $1 million up. I only spend money on her if I know she the truth, just to keep it a buck. You play with me once and you dumped. The that I say when I'm done, you know I'm ignorant. I'm at my house party acting, telling my guests that I don't use it. Then turn around and I do it again. Act like a saint, who am I to pretend? Asking the Lord to forgive all my sins with my fingers crossed behind my back with a grin. I sin. I feel like the Bucks. I win. Again and again. Now they telling their friends. I don't know who my friends, they like to pretend.
Please leave your name and phone number after the beep.
Cause they couldn't see me going very far. Now I be overseas with the mob. I get paid when I pass a bar, but I got no love for the law. I can't remember when I had a job. Back when they wouldn't build, now they bob. I still got paper tags on my car. Now I got gophers f***ing up my lawn. That is annoying. I'm picking my poison. You crabs in a barrel while my lobster is boiling. I'm trying to avoid them, but they keep on coming for me. DMX, what they wanting from me? BMX, I ain't stunting for free. On my mama deceased, so you know that it's true when I speak. Matador, I ain't running from beef. Mike Tyson, that's why my hunger so deep. I replied.
About set for baseball now on the show as we welcome you to Yankee Stadium here in the Bronx. A good one on tap for you this afternoon between the Texas Rangers and the New York Yankees. We've got baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Garrett Cole gets the ball for the Yankees in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, we're getting a look at a real competitive pitcher here. Career ERA in the low threes, and that's not an easy thing to do in the day and age of small ballparks and guys swinging for the fences. Rock solid pitcher, does a lot of things well, and it'll be fun to watch him work in this one here today.
So now into the box is Leody Taveras, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. And we are underway from Yankee Stadium as the first pitch is taken for ball one.
First pitch, 107.
A ball and a strike.
1-1.
Our temperature not quite as hot as we'd expected. 85 degrees, the reading at first pitch. The 1-1. Now he goes the other way, and he got a lot of it high and deep to left center field. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he is into third with a leadoff triple.
You take a look at this one as it flies into the gap. Both outfielders give it a chase, but they can't catch up to it. Next thing you know it, one hops the wall, and he's busting his hump around second on his way to third.
So now up steps Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Hicks is under it. He's there to make the catch, and here comes the runner from third as this should get him on the board. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ballgame.
Great job of offensive execution there. Leadoff triple and then the sac fly to bring home a run.
And here's the former prize Dodger prospect, Willie Calhoun. First pitch on the way. And great extension as he drives this one high in the air and deep the other way. And this one is gone, a home run. Solo shot here to left as that'll give the Rangers a 2-0 lead.
Loved a homer in the top of the first inning. Give your pitcher a chance to kind of regroup and gather himself with an early lead.
Joey Gallo now. As he can't catch up on a fastball to letters, and it's strike one. His career line against Garrett Cole. He's got 5 base hits in 22 tries. He's also taken him deep 4 times. Fastball laid off well below the knees. And there is our officiating crew in this one, calling balls and strikes, Mr. Freddie Ferguson.
You know, this is one of the guys behind the dish, Freddie Ferguson, Dan, that the rookies are going to have a tough time with. If you've played in the league for a little bit, you understand that he's got his own zone.
You touched on it, D-Roy. I think he rewards the veteran players, not only pitchers, but position players. He makes the younger players, he makes them earn their keep.
Counts even 2-2 to Joey Gallo. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Slider, strike 3 called, and that's a pitcher's pitch right there. 2 gone.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last